Product research is one of the most important things when it comes to your Amazon business. And when it comes to product research, Helium 10 is hands down one of the best tools that you can use. And in today's video, I'm going to take you guys through a complete tutorial on how to do product research with Helium 10. Let's get started. Hey everyone, my name is Orin and welcome back to my channel. If you're interested in learning more about online businesses, mindset, and all things entrepreneurship, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Your support means the world to me.
So we are on the Helium 10 website and the link for this is in my description box below. I have a code for you guys if you guys need it. If you haven't signed up with Helium 10 yet, my code is in the description box below. You can go ahead and sign up with that. So these are the pricing. They have the diamond, the platinum, and the starter. You can choose to get billed monthly or annually. Helium 10 is one of the tools that is so worth investing in for your business. This is the home page, and if you plan to use my code, you won't be able to put it from here. For that, you'll have to go inside the pricing tab. So let's click on pricing, and that'll bring you to the pricing section, and here you can put your coupon code. Once you put the code, the prices will change and you can proceed from here. So there is starter, platinum, and diamond. Personally, I use platinum, and I also suggest other people for platinum because it has all of the features that you need available. But of course, you can choose whichever one you want. Once you select a package, then they'll ask you to create your account. If you already have an account and logged in, then you can skip this part. After you've created the account, they'll ask some basic questions. Which one best describes you? An individual seller, brand, or an agency? So we will select one and click next. Are you the founder, owner, or are you an employee? What are you trying to accomplish today? Find products to sell, launch a product, optimize my business's performance, gather marketplace intelligence, or improve PPC performance. So we will just do find products to sell and then click next. So next here they're asking to connect with your Seller Central. Now if you don't have a Seller Central yet, you can totally skip this, and even if you have a Seller Central and you don't want to connect it now, you can just do not right now. So we are going to go ahead and do not right now. Here they're asking what is your business's approximate gross annual revenue. I'm assuming it's a new business and we're trying to find a new product, so we are going to just stick to option 1 and then click next. All right, so now these are some of the tools that are inside of Helium 10, like Freedom Ticket, Chrome extension, Cerebro, listing analyzer, listing builder. But something that you will absolutely need from here is the Chrome extension. So let's go ahead and click on Chrome extension. So for Helium 10, you will need the Chrome browser on your computer, and on your Chrome browser, all you have to do is add to Chrome from this page and then add extension. You can use Helium 10 on other browser as well, but you will not be able to use X-Ray, which will be through this Chrome extension that we just downloaded. If you just click on this puzzle sign up here on the browser, you'll be able to see that Helium 10 extension is here, and you can just mark it in blue and it will show up right there. So without a Chrome browser, you won't be able to use this Chrome extension, and this X-Ray is one of the most important things of Helium 10. So now we are logged into Helium 10, and this is our dashboard, and this may look like a lot of information, but don't be overwhelmed. We're going to go back up on top and click on tools. These are the tools of Helium 10, and we'll be working with some of these for today's video. This may all look very complicated and overwhelming, especially with their names like Cerebro and Frankenstein, but it really is not at all difficult to use them. The ones under the favorite section are the ones that are used a lot. So let's get started, and we are going to start with Black Box. So let's click on Black Box. So inside of Black Box, there are more tools like products, keywords, top search terms, competitors, niche, product targeting, elite analytics. So we are right now on products, and we are on the simple mode. There is also an advanced mode. I'm going to show you guys in a bit. So we will do product research from here, but I'm going to show you guys after this a more powerful way of doing product research. So on the simple mode, you have only a few options. So here you can select your marketplace. So wherever you are, you select that, and then these are the categories. You can select all, or you can specifically go for a particular category. This is the improvement range. You can leave it blank if you're doing a search from this page. You can select the competition, and then I want to sell my product for the price, and then finally the monthly revenue. But we are gonna go over to the advanced page and do it from there. Let's switch it to the advanced mode. So this is gonna be a product based research, and I'm gonna show you guys how to go through this entire search. I am based in the UAE, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to do a USA Amazon Marketplace research. So first things first, we are gonna click on here and select our Amazon Marketplace. We're gonna select the one we are in. Next is category. So for category, it's very similar to what I just showed in the simple version. You can choose to select all, or you can niche it down and select particular categories. Whatever category that you go ahead with, I would suggest for new sellers to stay away from clothing, jewelry, shoes, these kind of things that has returns, and you want to stay away from these kind of categories. It gets complicated. Once you've selected, if you're not happy, you can click on that number and then this drop down will appear and you can cross out the ones that you don't want. Next is review count. This is very important. You want to make sure that your product is not very competitive and it doesn't have way too many reviews, so it should not be more than 500. So we're going to go ahead with 400. Next is review rating. We can do 3 or 4. Then we have the BSR, which is bestseller rank. We're going to do 5,000. We are trying to keep a midpoint for the BSR. For shipping size, we are going to do small standard and large standard. We can leave the weight blank, and then for fulfillment, we're going to select all 3. Amazon FBA and FBM, and then pretty much all of this can be blank. If you want to know what each of them are, you can just bring your cursor to the information and then it'll tell you exactly what it is. Now for exclude keywords, I sometimes like to put some of them in here. So these are some of the good keywords to exclude, like clothing, shoes, jewelry, men, women, shirts, pants, and most of these are from the categories that we have also avoided. For the competitor section, we can also keep all of this blank. Now, there are a lot of big brands also on Amazon, so it's good to exclude those kind of brands. We are definitely not competing with big established brands, so we can put these kind of brand names here. All right, let's move on to the sales. For the price, we usually do $15 to $50. Anything below $15 is not profitable on Amazon because there are a lot of costs and fees, but we're going to change this up a little bit and we're going to do $20 to $50. We're going to leave the price change as it is. For monthly revenue, we are going to do $6,000 to $18,000, and then the last thing we're going to put is the monthly sales. So we're going to do 300 or 350 units. We're going to pretty much leave everything as it is. A tip for you guys would be to save this in the filter preset. It's going to take you many tries to get good searches, but when you're confident and you know that this could be a great search, you can save this in your presets. Always remember to not just copy exactly what you see, change it up according to your own categories, your numbers. Marketplaces also vary with searches, and that's how you learn and you'll get better with searches. Let's go ahead and click on search. We've got 19 products that has showed up in searches. On the right side, it's going to show you the monthly sales, reviews, monthly revenue, everything. I'm not going to go into depth with this one as we are moving on to the more powerful tool. I'll break down all of this on there. I just wanted you guys to know how to use the products advanced tool. So now we are back inside the black box, and from here we are going to select keywords. This is an incredible tool. This is one of my favorite tools to use. This tab is so amazing, so powerful. Basically, it's gonna do something similar to what we did earlier, but instead of it narrowing it down to product, it's gonna narrow it down to category. So we're gonna go for the first filter, which is the search volume, and we want to find a search term that has been searched over 3,000 times. So we're gonna do here 3,000. Let's move on to the next one, monthly revenue. This one we will do at least $10,000. For price, we're gonna stick to 20, just like the previous one, and for the max we're gonna leave it blank. Then we have the review count. For this, we're gonna do 400. I mentioned earlier as well, it should not be anything above 500. The same exact rule applies. So we're just going to do 400 for this one. For review ratings, we're just going to do 4.5. So then down here, we have the categories. It's pretty much the same as we saw in the previous one. So over here, you want to go ahead with a category that is not restricted, which is very important. And then it is a category maybe that you are familiar with. So for the purpose of this example, I'm going to go ahead with home and kitchen, and I'm going to look for something which is similar. So we're going to do kitchen and dining. I'm going to have a quick look and see if anything else looks similar. The lawn and garden looks similar, but this may have very heavy furniture, so I'm going to skip that. There are a lot of other filters here, but we are going to keep pretty much everything blank and do a search from here. And with this search, Helium 10 has pulled up all of these products for us. It has pulled up 200 keywords that fit my criteria. So this in itself is absolutely amazing. We're gonna go through all of this together, starting with some bed sets and carpet cleaner. Next we have mattress and then a Smeg toaster. This is a very famous toaster. There are a lot of beddings and bed sheets and everything. Shark navigator lift away. I have no idea what this is. Some kind of vacuum and then cooling sheets. Now don't be alarmed if you see similar products like a lot of bed sheets, because you have over 10 pages to go through, so you will be finding a lot of potential products down there. Now I do see a lot of mattresses showing up, and this is something we don't want. It's a bulky product, so we're gonna go up in the filters and exclude this. So you can directly put the mattress word here, but instead I'm just gonna go and change up the shipping tier. I'm gonna do small standard and large standard. I'm gonna keep the rest as how it was, and then I'm gonna go ahead and click on search. It has now removed out all of those heavy mattresses, so we're gonna go through the search. Now just check this out. This is some kind of water pitcher, just a water pitcher, which is making this much monthly revenue. They're selling for about $20, selling 2,600 pieces, and this is their monthly revenue. That is pretty crazy. The BSR is pretty great, but the review is crazy. It's super competitive. We're gonna skip that. This is a long pillow for bed. I am curious to see what this is. Now, if you click on these three dots, you'll be able to view all of these products on Amazon. Like all of the long pillow for bed will pop up. Okay, wow, this is pretty interesting. This is just like a very long pillow for bed. It's kind of like a pregnancy pillow. I have used something like this during my pregnancy, but those are especially for maternity and a different shade. So this could be inspired by that. Anyways, the top ones are sponsored, so we're gonna scroll down and check these ones. I'm gonna skip going inside this product or to do any more research, because I can see most of them have some crazy number of reviews, so we're gonna skip this. We're gonna go back to our search and keep looking. So this is Magic Bullet. Everyone knows what this is. You're gonna have to have patience and time for product research, because there'll be a lot of random products that you have to skim through. So this is something called Sploofy. I have no idea what this is. It's doing pretty great, and I am interested to see what this is. Okay, let's check this out. I have no idea what this is or what this does. I think it's a smoke air filter. Kind of looks like a new kind of a product. It's all right, but let's see what else we have in here. Okay, we have some random things like shoe rack, fur rug. Okay, we have an electric can opener. I do not know of a product like this, and they're doing crazy well, so I definitely want to check this out. Let's go ahead and open this up on Amazon. Okay, so this is what has come up. Okay, there are a couple of different kinds from different brands. This is basically the product. We are looking for this design, which is this handheld small one. All right, let's find out if this product has potential or not. So we are gonna go up there and pull down our X-Ray from our Chrome extension. When you pull down your extension on Amazon like this, you'll have access to all these tools. We're gonna go ahead and click on X-Ray, and now this is pulled up all of the data for electric can opener for us. This kind of data to get is absolutely amazing. You can find out about the search volume, you can see the total revenue, average revenue, average price. The one that says SP are the sponsored ones, and then you can also go and customize from here, but I like to leave it as it is. So if you go towards your right, you'll be able to see the recent purchases, then you'll be able to see the number of sales, then of course the revenue, and they're absolutely crushing it in this category. I think this brand Mama Kitchen is dominating in this category for sure. And then you can see the BSR with the category. And then you can also find out about the fees and the ratings and the number of reviews that they have. Now, this is one brand that has so many reviews and it's dominating. But if you see the other sellers, the reviews are quite okay. So personally, I feel like we can take a look at this product. Now, if we come here and select any of these products, then we'll be able to go inside of these tools. So we're going to run Cerebro because I anyways wanted to show you guys Cerebro. It's a very powerful tool. So let's click on Run Cerebro. And now this is pulling up all the data with the ASIN of this product. You can see the ASIN right here. And so we're just gonna leave it as it is with all of these filters. And we're just gonna go ahead and do a keyword search. We have a pop-up here. For some reason, it thinks I've searched this before, but we're gonna do run new search. And now this has pulled up for us a bunch of keywords that maybe we wouldn't have even thought of. So it has pulled up a whopping of 2,082 keywords for us. These these are all the keywords that has popped up: mini electric can opener, and then there are a lot of Kitchen Mama, which is the brand which is dominating one of the brands. And sometimes it's good to use a brand's name that is working because it will just show up in searches, but you have to keep going. Other than that, also there are a lot of good keywords like small can opener, mini can opener, kitchen. We wouldn't think of these kind of keywords, and this is actually amazing. Orbit can opener, space saver can opener. So what you want to do is you want to grab a bunch of these keywords and place them accordingly. So the ones that you think you should not put them in your title or in your description, so those you can put in the back end of your listing, and the rest you can mix and match and put in your description and your title. So we ran Cerebro from here, but I also want to show you guys how to work with Cerebro manually. So you simply go inside the listing of the product and then scroll right down and then grab the ASIN from the product information part. Now if you see this ASIN and you go back to Cerebro and see the ASIN that we were working with, it is the exact same, because that is what it did. It picked the ASIN from the product and ran Cerebro. Basically, if you go to tools and Cerebro directly and then put the ASIN and then do get keywords and then do run new search, this will pretty much bring the same exact search results. Now one other way I like to get some more keywords, and I'm going to show you guys, is if you come here on Cerebro and grab one of the keywords that you just got and then go over to tools and magnet and then you paste it here, and then if you click on get keywords, this is gonna pull up some more additional keywords for you. So it has just pulled up 1856 more keywords for us, which is absolutely amazing, in which 112 are organic. Let's have a look at these keywords. They are very different, and it's good to have a mix of all of these as well. So it also says military camping, so you won't actually think of these kind of keywords generally when you're going to list a product like this. And then metal can opener, so these are great. I actually will never think of a keyword like draft top, so these are really great. We are back on the Amazon page and we are going to pull down the Chrome extension, and from here we are going to go into profitability calculator. So this is the profitability calculator, and this will help us determine if this will be profitable for us or not. So basically it's showing everything here. It's showing us the price, the weight, the height, the width. It's also showing us how much it may cost us to manufacture this product. It's also giving us an estimation of the freight cost, and then it's also giving us the fulfillment cost, the storage fee, the referral fee, and everything. Now this is an estimation, and this will help you decide that if this works for you or not, and if this is going to be profitable for you or not. This really depends on your selling price and your unit manufacturing cost. It may not be this, it could be 25.99 for your selling price, and your unit price could be 3.5, and that'll change the numbers accordingly depending on how much you are able to source it for. Which brings us to this option right over here, which says find suppliers on Alibaba. So if you select a product and click on find suppliers on Alibaba, it'll just open up this pop-up, and here you can see it pulled up over 3,000 searches of this same product. It's basically the same exact product. You can source it from here. They're selling this for around $4 and MOQ is 500 pieces. There are even cheaper ones. These ones are for around $2 or $3. So you can look through these. There are so many of the same products that different suppliers are selling, and if you don't find anything here, then you can always click on the option below which says load more results, or you can actually go and open it up on Alibaba from there. And now we are inside of Alibaba, and we have the same product going for also $1, $1.99. So you always have more options here, and then there is a way to search inside of Alibaba. If you are not familiar with this, how to do the filters in Alibaba and how to find a good supplier, I have videos on this topic. I'm gonna link it in the description box below. You can watch that if you need, but that's pretty much how you do a basic product research on Helium 10, and that's how fast you can actually find a potential product. My code for Helium 10 is in the description box below. You can go ahead and use that if you need. Helium 10 hands down is one of the best tools, and it is so worth it.
If this video was helpful or added any value, please give us a big thumbs up. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you for watching.